In an IPL dominated and headlined by sixes, big innings, some record-breaking totals in excess of 260, 270 and beyond, yesterday's match in Chennai was one perhaps for the T20 traditionalists, if I can use that term, because a target of 163 was overhauled in 18 overs for the loss of just 3 wickets by Punjab Kings, who have now moved up a spot in the points table. Now, that said, they might be on a roll with back-to-back wins, but Sam Curran's Punjab Kings are still not quite in the race for the playoffs. The mistakes, whatever they did in the first half of the tournament, have left them with too much to do, too much to catch up with in order to compete with the teams in the top 4. But that said, in the last 2 matches, they're making a habit or a point maybe of taking down some teams with them. Chennai are struggling now. They've lost 3 of their last 4 matches. Still perhaps not at a dangerous situation where you could say that their playoff chances have been dashed, but there are very, very clear problems with this Chennai Super Kings team, which a month ago, 5 weeks ago, looked very, very settled. Ravindra Jadeja ahead of the T20 World Cup. His batting is not working, his bowling is not working. We've seen Ruturaj Gaikwad really be the only highlight for CSK. And once again, yesterday's innings from Gaikwad saw him move up the run table to the extent that he overpassed Virat Kohli's number of 500 runs to take the orange cap. But beyond Gaikwad, just no Chennai batsman has really stood out. Ajinkya Rahane again getting a start, not making good. Shivam Dube, a day after being named in India's T20 World Cup squad, was promoted to number 3 and was out for a duck. Daryl Mitchell was pushed down the order. Jadeja was promoted again to number 4. He didn't work. Samir Rizvi didn't work. And a total of 162 on the day was just not enough to stop Punjab Kings from getting their 2nd win in a row. It wasn't a very easy or facile chase, I would say, because the Chepauk wicket had the Punjab batsmen in some doubt, but Johnny Bairstow got runs without getting a 50, Riley Rousseau got runs without getting a 50, and then Sam Curran, the skipper, in Shikhar Dhawan's absence, putting on a good partnership of 50 with Shashank Singh to get Punjab Kings over the line in the 18th over. I think many viewers who watched yesterday's match, especially from a Chennai Super Kings perspective, will of course have that T20 World Cup that starts on June 1st on their minds. Like I said, Jadeja is one of 2 spin bowling all-rounders in India's World Cup squad, but he's not operating anywhere near optimum level. The strike rate is down, the runs aren't coming. Why exactly Chennai Super Kings are promoting Jadeja to number 4 when he's clearly not going to bat there for India in the World Cup somewhat puzzles me. But then again, Shivam Dube, one of the biggest 6 hitters, a consistent 2 IPLs back-to-back where he's dominated spinners with his big hitting. He didn't get runs yesterday, but the fact, especially when Shivam Dube's all-round performances have been weighed up against Hardik Pandya, the Mumbai Indian skipper who's India's vice-captain at the World Cup, but has not really been in any wicket-taking form. The fact that Shivam Dube got the ball for the first time in many seasons. In fact, his wicket yesterday, off the 2nd ball of his spell, was Dube's first wicket in the IPL since 2020 and his first wicket since joining CSK 4 seasons ago. Perhaps this was a move designed to get Shivam Dube into some kind of all-round wicket-taking form ahead of the World Cup, and it worked. Only 1 over, an expensive 14-run over, but just like we saw with Shivam Dube a couple months ago when he was playing for India, though expensive, he does have a knack of getting wickets. So yes, Chennai Super Kings did lose another match, but maybe the silver lining was that performance of Shivam Dube, the all-rounder, getting a wicket ahead of the all-important T20 World Cup.